Welcome to the Great Loop aboard the Perch. This is Kim Rousseau with America's Great Loop Cruisers Association, and this is leg 31 of our Great Loop adventure. Today we are going from the Hudson River Valley, continuing through the valley and on up to Kingston, New York. If you've watched our Great Loop lifestyle video about the Hudson River Valley, we're going to be passing on the waterways today, many of the sites that we visited by car over the previous few days. This was one of my favorite days of cruising so far, one of the top two for sure. This is coming under the Bear Mountain Bridge. You can see the big flag there, and you can see the other bridge in the distance. Shortly thereafter, you can see the United States Military Academy at West Point on your port side. Constitution Island is on the starboard side, and this is where that historic chain went across the waterway in an effort to stop the British Navy from advancing. You can see the beautiful scenery here. Next up is Bannerman Castle. If you've watched the Great Loop Lifestyle, you did see Bannerman Castle and the stories of Bannerman Castle. That first view of it is what you'll see as you're on the loop. That second view is kind of if you have to look back. So many loopers have passed right by that site without actually knowing it was there, because the direction you're traveling northward on the loop, it's a little bit hard to spot. But having already toured it, we were able to identify it pretty quickly and get some additional video of it. But the biggest thing in this area is just the extremely beautiful scenery in this mountainous area. You can see in our track we're approaching the walkway on the Hudson, which we also visited and walked across. So it's an old train bridge that is now a pedestrian bridge with a view of another lovely Hudson River crossing bridge there. And that up on the hill is the Culinary Institute of America, which is a wonderful restaurant you can visit on the Great Loop. Again, all of these can be seen in our Great Loop lifestyle video about visiting the Hudson River Valley. This is the Esopus Meadows Lighthouse, one of the most beautiful, I think, on the Hudson. You saw it from a distance there and then a little bit up closer with the mountains behind it. This lighthouse can be toured, I believe it's 2 Saturdays a month, so you really need to get the timing right, and the boats to do that leave from Kingston. And then as you continue up the Hudson, you will approach Rondout Creek. There is another lighthouse there at the mouth of the creek welcoming you on in. And we will go in here and tie up at the Maritime Museum for our stay in Kingston. Here's our Nebo log for this leg, which is just giving you some of the stats of this leg. It took us about 5 hours to get up to Kingston, about 45 miles. We averaged 8.5 knots and maxed out at close to 10. So it was a pretty easy, straightforward cruise. Again, one of my favorite cruising days that we've had so far out of the 31 that we've done on the Great Loop. Just beautiful scenery, just wonderful weather on this particular day, and it was just a really enjoyable cruise. So thank you for watching. We will be back soon with another video. The next leg will take us from Kingston to Shady Harbor Marina in New Baltimore, New York. Thanks for watching.